So if you've been watching this YouTube channel for a while, you already know that I think tradition is very important in the church. And I say this because a lot of the early church fathers that started these traditions were disciples of the apostles. So they learned Christianity from the people that learned it directly from Jesus. So arguably, they should have the best understanding of Christianity. And so I think Christians nowadays, their worship and prayer should resemble as closely as possible the traditions, the worship, and the prayers of the early second century Christians. And one of the things that the early Christians used to do is they had a very deep respect for Mary and they used to pray to Mary. Now, I want to preface this by saying there's a difference between prayer and worship. When any Christians, the early Christians, the Catholic Church now, when they pray to Mary, they're not worshiping her. They're just showing that they have a deep respect for her and they pray for her to intercede. So we give her our prayers to basically pass along to God. So there's an old prayer, and it was written around 250 AD, and it's called the Sub Tuum Presidium, or Beneath Thy Protection. So it's written in Greek on Egyptian papyrus, and it says, "We fly to thy protection, O Holy Mother of God. Despise not our petitions and our necessities, but deliver us always from all dangers, O glorious and blessed Virgin." So I wanted to share this because I think it's pretty obvious that from this prayer that the early Christians from 250 AD, this is 220 years after the crucifixion of Jesus, were already saying prayers to Mary. Now, an interesting thing about this prayer is the Greek word that they call Mary, Theotokos, which is God bearer or mother of God. Now, this one Greek word actually caused quite a bit of controversy in the church. So in 428 AD, Nestorius began attacking the term Theotokos, arguing it should be Christotokos, birth giver of Christ. So he argued that Mary wasn't the mother of God because she only gave birth to his human nature, not his divine nature. But at the Council of Ephesus in 431 AD, Cyril of Alexandria affirmed Theotokos and condemned the teaching of Nestorianism as a heresy. So Cyril of Alexandria affirmed that Mary is the Theotokos. She is the God bearer, the mother of God. She gave birth to the human nature of Jesus and the divine nature of Jesus, the two natures that are in one person. So I just thought this was interesting. And I think that Mary, other than in the Catholic Church, obviously, and Greek Orthodox and those kind of churches, Mary gets a lot of respect. But in every other denomination, I find Mary doesn't get the respect I think she deserves. She is the vessel that brought the Redeemer to the world. So I think that's an important role to play in God's plan. So I hope you guys found this interesting, and thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.